Wait, I know you. No lollygagging.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them. Avelstein Greymane and I were best friends as children. If I see that traitor again, I'll throw him in jail myself. The cold, frightening truth is that the Empire represents progress. Anyone who fears progress is a coward.
Wait, I know you.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
Oh, yeah. What? Why are you looking at me? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Sure, whatever.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. Thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? What can I get you? I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District. It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. Sure thing, it's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Oh, did you need something?
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor. I'm a bard by trade.
Oh, Sadia.
Yes, Mum?
You still need to remove that blood stain from the incident.
Oh, yes, Mum. I'll make sure it gets done. If it's work you're looking... Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both. Now please, no more questions.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink. Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. Good. Keep walking, Softgut. And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on. Never should have come here. That's all you got?
Someone do something!
I will destroy you. Come on, show me what you've got.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Good. Chat time's over. Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her. The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth. You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them. It wasn't my fault. I told them, over and over, that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maid Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
On the floor.
The guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined. Things need to change.
Staunch protectors.
Commander Caius
We
walks
drink
around
to our
Dragon's
youth, to days come and gone. The
blindfold.
age of
I enjoy this work well enough. What can I get you? Of course. It's all in this note.
Blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
Of course. It's all in this note.
Fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to. Now please, no more questions. If you need more food or drink, speak to Hulda. Mind your manners and pay your bills, and you'll always be welcome.
Drink to our youth, to days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Wait, I know you. Filthy!
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny, Tea leaves, palm reading, crystal scrying. Ooh, maybe trepanning. Come to a love of her reading, did you? Sorry, pup, but I'm not quite in the mood. You're not getting...
tried... Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. No, I'm not. Looks like we've got something in common then. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. I can teach you a few things. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Wait, I know you. Wait, I know you. What do you think you're...
Those two at it again? Come on now. Watch the footwork. Keep your balance.
Hey, watch it!
Get him! Pull him back!
Going to enjoy killing you.
Just a scrap!
Out of our guide. No!
Pathetic.
I've got a bad grip on my shield. Would you take a look at it?
Ah, fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle
Can't
it
you just
yourself.
tell me the grip is bad?
If Aorland made it, it's more likely...
Yes?
So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots. Are you looking to join? I wouldn't get your hopes up. The short answer is, we fight. The long answer is... forget it. You're not worth my time. You don't just waddle in here and get to speak to the boss. Who do you think you are? If you want to embarrass yourself, I won't stop you. Kodlak is the Harbinger. He's the closest thing you'll find to a leader around here. All right, then.
Haven't seen your face before. I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the Imperial City. I came home to Skyrim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. Was a damned good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good, and the drinks were good. But I was losing myself, my heart. I was lucky the companions found me. Now there's a reason to be fighting. The honor of my brothers and sisters is worth more than coin. Of course the money is still good. And the drinks. Ask any fool around here and get a different answer. Mercenaries, warriors of honor, brothers and sisters of the blade, drunken rabble. Take your pick. I've been here longer than most of them. Even I don't know sometimes. I just hope they don't kill each other. None of our business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of Jarls. So you think you have what it takes? Huh. Lucky for you, I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Kodlak. Who knows? Maybe he's in a generous mood.
You should take more care leaving things lying about. Here. I'd be dead if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me turn my life around. And we've done as much as we can to prepare for that. But remember, Whiterun is home to the companions. Any dragon that comes here will get more than he's bargained for. I think. Oh, I'm not a companion myself. I just helped Vignar. He took me in when I was having a tough time and... well, I owe him. Farewell, my lady.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than... Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vignar couldn't remember companions younger than us. The companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other. Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning. Mm-hmm.
Fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle yourself. To what do... Fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory. Why would you even come to Jorvaskr without knowing what we stand for? This is not play acting here. We are the true spirit of Skyrim. Honor is in our blood. Death in our hearts.
I haven't seen you before. A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. The companions let me fight for gold, and so I fight. What are you staring
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of a good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me. Goodbye, dear.
if you want to keep having ears, you'll pretend you didn't. Is it not allowed? It's not exactly forbidden, but even so, it's not true. So that's that.
You again.
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble. My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever. I'll take my leave then.
But I still hear the call of the blood. We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome. Great. Enough to hear Farkas tell it. Our father raised us here as happy pups, running around, biting knees. I love my brother, but his brains are not his strong suit. We were brought here by Jürgen. Whether he was our father or not, I don't care. He left to fight in the Great War and never came back. So he's not my problem anymore. We've been here as long as either of us can remember, though. So try to show some respect. You'll hear some of the brighter faces around here talk about honor and glory. I've got nothing against it, but for me, the promise of coin is what feeds my blade. Wherever someone in Skyrim doesn't feel up to defending their own honor, we'll take up their burden. There are always good reasons to fight. I just wish this war had them. Who cares who worships what dead god? Give me something to make me draw my sword. Until next time. A stranger comes to our hall. Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, girl. Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path. Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself.
kind of weapon do you prefer? I like the smaller, quicker blades.
Yes, you're very fond of saying that. You know I like hammers and axes.
Aren't they slow? I can get in and out before you have one swing.
Let's test that out sometime. I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Great. Another ambitious visitor. You think you can just wander in here and join us? and deserve our praise you do, for we are one. Ere you ascended, and the 8 became 9, you walked among us straight down.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. You ready to go yet? If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that and you'll forget all.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place. Got horses that need shoeing, so make it quick.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? Keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. Gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften
You're a
jail.
stranger here too, huh?
Worse.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has to want to help itself first. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves' Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed. They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them.
I've never seen
Eren.
Mjol this upset about it. I know. I just don't want you to leave. Mjol told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
I don't know you, You and Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for 'em. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin, creeping around the red.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Huh? What? Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty.
People of Riften, heed my words.
Any luck with Sapphire?
The turn of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Hey, lass. Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Hey, lass. I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. It's all about sizing up your mark, lass. It's the way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
We've all heard of the dragons.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this.
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it. We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, Since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days. Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind. I'll be at the market come morning.
Yeah? What's your problem? I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. You can go back and forth all you want. He just needs to pay.
Welcome to be in bar, milady.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find...
special
Look,
drinks.
this is really simple. All right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each other again.
Is there something I can do for you?
Type, eh?
Looking for work?
Just as well.
I need someone to deliver a I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
I was trained by some of the finest warriors in all Skyrim to wield a blade as if it was an extension of my own arm.
Be brief.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't
so
help
long
you
I
much
can
right
stand
now.
being downwind of your
Currently in
stench.
March.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Get away from me.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
If you're looking for anything...
Yeah?
Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake. The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city's corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others. Authorities? Have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people. All right, then. Yeah? Get away from me!
My husband, Bercy, will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself. All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. Bercy's afraid that someone's making a move to take the pawn prawn from us. I think he's being paranoid.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you? I have also catch in my... I ended up... If I had been smarter, catchy is... that. Pickings may be a bit slim today, but see any...
You're not supposed to be here.
The Thieves' Guild used to run this city. Now they're nothing but braggarts and bullies, rotting to death down in their rat way.
You're not supposed to be in here. Can't a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Sure. to oblivion. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
You have questions? I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fatsav, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild. Safe travels, Landstrider. Remind me of the shadow scales from the old histories.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands. Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Keep your belly full and your shoulders strong.
I've never seen Mjol this upset about
Some
anything.
fresh meat to fill your belly, perhaps? Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Mjol told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Genuine Falmer blood elixir for sale.
Jewelry
Live for
with
thousands of
legendary
years.
Argonian
See into other
craftsmanship.
people's thoughts.
Mjol's brought me nothing
The
but
only way
safety
to
and
find
peace of
fresher
mind.
meat.
And
Well,
some
I'd be
lessons
careful
with
if I
blade.
were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite, and not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent. Careful, though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there. They live below the streets, in the ratway, like dirty animals. And trust me, they're no better than the vermin that slink out of there for scraps. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live here in the first place. It's Riften's name for the sewers beneath our feet. Absolutely disgusting. If you fancy keeping your purse filled with gold and your head on your shoulders, I'd stay out of those awful tunnels. See for yourself. Be careful. Perfect, just perfect. These should help keep my stock fresh for quite a while. And as promised, here's my trade. Hope you like it. Thanks again.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Looking to stay alive?
Okay, lass. Ready to make some coin? Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Gather round, all.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
This way, everyone. Over here.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity.
Come
I
see
wouldn't
me in
want
the
you to get
market
left
if you're
out.
looking for the fight. That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nirnroot mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing.
Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that, then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
Nope.
How much does
Sorry.
it cost?
Nothing.
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
Why would you even listen to him?
Only 20 septims a bottle.
I don't know. Sounds like I should try.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty
What
of
is
room.
it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nirnroot mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing.
Lads, lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that, then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
Why would you even listen to him?
See into other people's thoughts. I could get rich and stop selling these trinkets.
20 coins? No one has that much.
Please hurry. I only have a few bottles left.
I could get rich and stop selling these trinkets.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your
Nope,
attention.
sorry.
Gather round, all.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity. And I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nirnroot mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is real.
Nope, sorry.
Lads and lasses, I give you...
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training?
Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that, then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply
Nope,
is gone.
sorry. Nothing.
Don't listen to him, he's making this up.
Please hurry. I only have a few bottles left.
I can't afford to get one.
Victory is yours! I submit!
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. You need to hear this.
Nope, sorry.
Come on, Brynjolf.
Nothing.
What is it this time?
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out
Nope,
to be
sorry.
nothing. With water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Divine's blessing.
With legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Nope, sorry. Nothing.
Keep your hand, please. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Sure.
My
I'm
food,
returning pay.
I picked up.
Why
He
would you
showed
want
me.
to even
I'm
speak
always looking to replenish my. Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run. Perfect. And as promised, here's my trade. Hope you like it. They live below. They make it difficult for decent. It's rifted. If you fancy keeping your purse filled with gold and your head on your
To oblivion with all of you.
I'd stay out of those.
Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this would be yours.
Pretending we don't exist? How dare you?
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
We're one of the same kind, you and... I'm glad to have met you.
Be brief, Imperial. There's only so long I can stand being down with them.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Come see me in the market if you're looking for the finest custom jewelry in all of Skyrim.
You like me, eh? Don't fancy those flunky two-handed weapons. I know your kind. Always sneaking about.
Any luck with Sapphire? 5, 8. You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore. I'd better get going.
Bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
Be brief, Imperial. There's only so long I can stand being down with... of your
Thieving little elf.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, the city guard has been tearing Riften apart looking for the source of our skooma problem. I'd hate to be in their shoes if they get discovered. Of course, it's all in this note. What can I get you? Meat? Wine?
You look like you could use a drink. What do you
My
say?
skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought. Why settle for just stabbing your foes when you can roast them alive in a gout of arcane fire?
What in the name of oblivion do you want?
Looking for... Yes? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Oh, no, you...
Go on then, deliver my message to Sibby. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of town.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Be brief, Imperial.
You caught me at a bad
So
time.
long I can stand being
It was my
downwind of
sister,
your stench.
Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things. My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message. Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child. Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get the place off the ground. We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly she's generated business for us. My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course. It's been good talking to you.
Be brief, Imperial. If your allegiance lies with the Empire, they mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land, and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else. Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim. Imperial bastard.
Sneer, you won't be here alive!
Be brief, Imperial. There's only so long I can stand being downwind of your stench.
What wasn't I clear about? I'll be at the market come morning. You better be there too.
Her allegiance lies with the Empire. We haven't much to discuss.
Need something? Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better. Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere, fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns. They'd stop at nothing to take your last bit of food if that's all you had. The Ratway's too good a place for that scum. There are ruined sewer tunnels beneath the city. The only way I know how to get in there is through a door off of the canal. If I were you, I'd keep my feet dry and stay up here. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Make love like a saber cat. Crush your enemies to dust like... Giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire.
Need a ride?
Something in the old fort near
See ya.
Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
I can take you to any of the hold cap. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. When I'm in Whiterun, I always visit the Guild Green. Never hurts to pay your respects to Lady Kinnereth. I can take you to any of the hold. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
Trees. They're beautiful here. A fall forest makes me miss my childhood. Playing among the towering trees in Valenwood and living with my brethren. Seeing the sorry state of this city.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften fishery. I really need your help. I don't... Bully is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar meadery, but Indarin and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery. My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Bully, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life. Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me. It is our most favored company.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone. Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
I've never seen me all this upset about
It's so good to see you
really
again.
Gets to her.
Please. Oh, thank you. Divines bless
Okay,
your
lass.
kind heart.
Steady. Good. Wait until I start the distraction. Then show me what you're made of. Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nirnroot mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the Snow Elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get... that then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret.
Don't even think about it.
But I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir, and your wish will be granted.
Fresh meats.
My husband, Bercy, the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about
It's
himself.
so good to see you again. please. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
I've never seen the old this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter.
All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him.
Good.
And now
Wait
that we
until
hear
I
rumors
start
about
the
dragons,
distraction,
he's
then
been
show me
very
what you're made
depressed.
of. Everyone,
Yeah?
gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Gather round, all.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed Nirnroot mixed water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the Snow Elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that, then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. Sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
He has to be lying.
Please hurry. I only have a few bottles left.
That wisp essence didn't help, but maybe this will.
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time.
Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
Rare trinket and the finest oddities from
My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from, if you think you can handle it. All right then, let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you really got what it takes.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with my husband.
You gonna buy something? See for yourself. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Goodness knows I could use
All right, Franchet. Turn out your pockets. We know you have it.
Jewelry.
Have what?
Legendary.
What is blazes are you talking about?
Winter's morning.
Don't play stupid. I said turn out your pockets. Now.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Is it mine?
That's right. It isn't yours. You're under arrest, Franchet.
This is insane. I didn't steal anything. I never saw this ring before in my entire life.
We can do this one of two ways. You can walk up with me to the keep, or I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
But I'm... well...
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from Rockjoy.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara. Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Here. Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this. Must have scared them off. I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to check the entrance to the Ratway. Be right back. What was that? I knew it!
missed something I said?
Someone there? This is what you want! Need something?
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild, okay?
Okay, okay.
I'm going to check the entrance to the Ratway. Be right back.
Over here!
Close.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to check the entrance to the Ratway. Be right back.